To simplify the following expression, we need to start with our binomial multiplication here using the FOIL method. Starting with our first term, x to the negative 4 times x to the 6th. Remember, anytime we're multiplying two terms that have an exponent, as long as they have like bases, which they do, x and x, we are adding together their exponents, like so. This is equal to x to the negative 4 plus 6. And remember, adding a negative is the same as subtracting a positive, so we can rewrite this to say x to the 6 minus 4. That just helps you do the math a bit quicker, which would give us x squared. So the first result, our first term, will be x squared. Now we go to our outer terms, x to the negative 4 times x to the 4. Again, x to the negative 4. It would be the same thing as x to the negative 4 plus 4, which would give us x to the 0. So now our next term from our outer multiplication would be plus x to the 0. Now we go to our inner terms, negative 5 times x to the 6th, which would just be negative 5x to the 6th. And then our last two terms, negative 5 times x to the 4, would be negative 5x to the 4. Now I'll make some room and we'll continue on from there. And now we just bring down the rest of the terms from the equation, minus x squared plus x to the 4th. Now our next step in simplification is going to be just one of these terms, x to the 0. Anything to the 0 power, 1 to the 0, 2 to the 0, it will always be equal to 1. So we can rewrite x to the 0 as the number 1. So now this will read as x squared plus 1 minus 5x to the 6th, 5x to the 4th, x squared plus x to the 4th. And now the next step is going to be combining all of our like terms. We have x squared and negative x squared. These two, when combined, will completely cancel each other out and give us 0 as a result. Then our next two like terms, we have a negative 5x to the 4th plus x to the 4th. If it exists in math, there's always one of them, so a negative 5 plus 1 will give us negative 4x to the 4th. From there, our last two terms, negative 5x to the 6th and the constant 1, are not like terms and can't be combined, so we just need to bring them down. And thus, we have reached our final answer, negative 5x to the 6th minus 4x to the 4th plus 1, making answer choice D our correct answer.